Hey, welcome back to Score on Business. Still Pete Hendricks, and hey, remember to check out scorenashville.org. So our next guest, James Sherer, is founder of SalesOlogy. They provide fractional sales leadership as well as working with companies to build a better quality sales process that will deliver optimal results. And James, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Peter. I really appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about SalesOlogy.
So SalesOlogy uses a program called SalesQB, and what SalesQB does allows us to audit, implement, and then fractionally manage sales teams of 1 to 10 people for established companies to startups. Right. And it allows us to, through the auditing process, it's a piece of proprietary software. We ask the client about 30 to 35 questions about their company, their market, and their competitors. Allows us to give them a very in-depth report, and then from there we can implement and then fractionally manage their sales process if they have underperforming sales or just need a sales process tune-up.
Yeah, and I think process in sales is really important. Like most salespeople are ADHD, and I'm one, and I am, so you know, nothing negative there. And we are not process people. And you know, I think it's really important to be able to do some data driven decisions to get that process the way it should be, and that's what you're doing, right?
So basically, we are, after doing the auditing process, the implementation involves lead scoring, lead quantity, lead generation, lead efficiency, which is of course data driven, and then the biggest part, to your point, is the proven and repeatable sales process that we implement. It allows people who are of a scientific based mind to succeed at sales, whereas mostly people who are artistic based are, you know, being successful. They're your more A-list sellers, your B-list sellers.
Right.
What it allows for people, the proven repeatable sales process through a series of touch points, whether it's through social media, which would be LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, using email, using the phone, allows us to then elevate those people who are C-level people and D-level people to your A and B level.
And you know, having technical people in sales roles is important for a lot of sales roles. And it's, you know, if you're selling technology, if you're selling, you know, complicated air conditioning, there's just a whole myriad of things. And you want somebody in those roles, a lot of companies want somebody who's really technical first. And what you're doing is helping them do a better job.
Yeah, and I think also you look at it as from a sales operations standpoint, which is a big deal nowadays. You want somebody who's technical that allows you to blend that sales and marketing, allows you to create those analytical tools that allows you to take the content that you're getting from the marketing team, which is maybe siloed, and it allows you to give better sales leads to the sales team, but then in turn the sales team is allowing there to show a marketing ROI to the marketing side that's giving them more of a profit center ideology than a cost center ideology. Right. So
that makes a lot of sense. So talk to us about sales process and why that matters. We've touched on that a little bit.
The sales process matters because, like I said earlier, you know, it's important to have a scientific kind of mindset in approaching it. Because if you're going after a certain number of touch points, whether it's, you know, 13 touch points, 16 touch points, 21 touch points, the fact of the matter is, in the last 10 to 11 years, the number of contacts that need to be made to actually get a hold of somebody just through cold calling has doubled from about 4 to 8, and from 8 upwards to maybe 15 to 18, depending on who you're talking to. And that's been verified through, you know, other sales automations, CRMs like Salesforce, Marketo, HubSpot. And so it's very important because once you have that proven repeatable sales process in place, you know, leveraging your technology from a scientific standpoint of, you know, tracking your leads, tracking your accounts, and then going on into managing your pipeline, it's important to kind of follow a scientific process.
Agreed. Okay, well, we'll take a break right quick. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Thanks.